Today's flight will take us from KMCA, the McCall Idaho Municipal Airport, down to U70, which is the airport at Cascade, Idaho. It's a fairly short flight, and we'll be doing this in the Aero 4 Turbo. McCall is located near the center of the Payette National Forest and is situated on the southern shore of Payette Lake. After takeoff, we'll be flying actually north out of McCall so that we can fly over Payette Lake, and then we'll be heading south back over the airport toward Cascade, Idaho. The town was named after its founder, Tom McCall, and was originally a logging community whose last sawmill closed in 1977. And the town is now an all-season tourist destination for outdoor recreation. The resort town is known for its winter carnival, extended winters, and one of the highest average snowfalls in the state of Idaho. McCall sits at an elevation of 5,013 feet, and it's approximately 100 miles north of Boise, Idaho, which is about a 2-hour drive accessed by State Highway 55. Native Americans were the first inhabitants of the area, and typically they moved south during the winter because of the harsh winter months. In the early 19th century, mountain men, including the nomadic French-Canadian fur trapper Francois Payette, passed through the area, and guess who got a lake, a river, and a national forest named after him? The settlement of McCall was established in 1889 by Thomas and Louisa McCall. For a cabin and assumed rights to the 160 acres of land, they traded a team of horses with Sam Deaver, who held the squatters' rights to the property. We're just about to fly back over the municipal airport at McCall, and that river below the aircraft is the North Fork of the Payette River. The settlement quickly developed into a community, and during this time, Aeneas Wyatt, also known as Jew's Harp Jack, provided the first recreational sailboat rides around the lake for tourists and advertised in Boise's Idaho Statesman a, quote, 30-foot sailing yacht for the use of parties who might visit the lake. The Statesman referred to McCall, the community, as a pleasure resort. As you can see on our flight plan here, we'll be flying over 2 other airports on our way down to Cascade. The first will be Koski Memorial, and the second will be Cascade Reservoir, which is a private airport. I'll point them out to you as we fly over them. And I should mention that the town of McCall has a population of about 3,000, while our destination, Cascade, Idaho, has a population of about 939 people. Below and to the left of the aircraft is the Donald D. Koski Memorial Airport. It's a grass strip, 2,500 feet long, and it serves the community of Donnelly, Idaho. Its ICAO code is U84. Directly below the aircraft is the Cascade Reservoir private strip. It's a grass strip and the runway is 2,434 feet in length. And the runway is 17 and 35. Well, before we get there, let me tell you a little bit about Cascade, Idaho. It's a rural city, and the population was 939 in the 2010 census. It's located on the southeast shore of Lake Cascade, formerly known as Cascade Reservoir. But with the introduction of the Tamarack Resort in 2004, the name was officially changed to sidestep the negative marketing connotations of the word reservoir. It was formed at the completion of Cascade Dam on the north side of the city. Construction of the dam was begun in 1942, but was halted during World War II and then completed in 1948. Cascade, Idaho was the former home of a sizable Boise Cascade sawmill, which closed in May of 2001. About the only real notable thing I could find about Cascade was that Rodney Carter Miller lived there. He was born in 1940 and was an American professional baseball player who played in one game in Major League Baseball for the 1957 Brooklyn Dodgers when he was 17 years old. His one Major League game was played on September 28, 1957, in which he pinch hit for Randy Jackson in the top of the ninth inning against relief pitcher Jack Meyer of the Philadelphia Phillies and struck out. The game, played at Connie Mack Stadium, was won by the Dodgers 8-4. It was the second to last game in Brooklyn Dodgers history. And why, you might ask? Because within weeks after that game, the Dodgers moved to Los Angeles. So after all that pertinent information, if you look off to the left shore of the lake, not reservoir, you'll see the airport beacon for U70, the Cascade Airport, where we will be landing very shortly. Two oh by the ways. Oh, by the way, have I mentioned I love this little airplane? And the other one is that river going off to the left is the North Fork of the Payette River. Welcome to Cascade, Idaho. I know it looks like my flaps were not all the way down, but trust me, they were. The little replay program did not keep them down for me. I don't like that. Let's get off here. Go find a place to park. Hey, thanks a lot for coming along with me on this flight. I hope I didn't bore you to death with all the trivia about McCall and Cascade and places in between. If you haven't flown the Just Flight Piper Aero 3 or 3.4 Turbo, it's really a good deal and it's really a fun airplane to fly. So here's the parking lot. We'll pull in and get situated. Then we're going to take the drone up into the air and do a little videoing of the area around Cascade. So thanks again. Hope to see you later. Take care, fly, have fun.